Welcome to my channel. In today's episode, I will be talking about generation curse of marriage. Do you know there is a curse when it comes to marriage? Do you know that every broken marriage out there is always a curse that comes from their generation to their own generation? Do you know that? But before I dive into anything today, I want to say if you like my episode and my channel, I want you to like, share, and subscribe. So now let me dive into it. Have you noticed, or have you seen, or I have done my research that we have lots and lots of broken marriages? People get married every day. Every day. But it does not last. The marriage does not last. And you keep asking yourself, you keep wondering in your head, what is wrong with all these marriages? But you don't have no answer to it. You don't even know what advice to tell yourself if you are going through several broken marriages. Have you asked yourself why you're going through several marriages? Have you asked yourself why you've been married 1, 2, 3, 4 times? Maybe you've done it, maybe not. But I'll tell you today that most of these people going through broken marriages, several marriages, it's from their generation. It's what they've seen. It's what they've learned. It's what they have been brought up into. It's not just ordinary. It doesn't just happen. And if you look at it more, you will notice that most of these people that is going through all these broken marriage, that's been married 1, 2, 3 times, 4, or whatever, how many times, if you notice them, go into their life, look at their father, look at their mother, you will see where the problem is coming from. If you are a child and you grow up in a marriage where your mother moves from a home to a home, from another home to another home, that is how your brain, that is how your mentality is going to grow into. It's just the fact. If you are the type when you were young, your mother moves from one marriage to another, left your dad for another man, left that man for another man, and she carries you along because, of course, everywhere she goes to, she's going to carry you. She's going to take you to that marriage. And then now you are going to grow up understanding or learning that that is the way marriage should be, flying from one home to another. That is how you're going to see it. That is what they call a generation curse. Because you are learning, you are carrying all these curses from your mother or from your father to your own marriage, to your own understanding about what marriage is all about. Then when you get married, you all you know is, I don't have to be there if I'm not happy. Oh, no, my mother didn't do this. Oh, no, I'm not gonna, because you learned from the bad mother. You learned from the bad marriage. You learned from the bad place. That is why you believe that you can walk away from any marriage to the next one, to the next one, to the next one. And my research shows that when you see all these women that has been married 2, 3, 4 times, go deep. Check their parents. You will see that either their mother has been married 4 times, or 3 times, or 5 times. Then now, their daughter has to do the same. Say, look at it very well. I have seen 4, 5, 6, 7 women, which is more than that has gone through 3, 4 marriages. And when you look at their mother has gone through several too. So at the end of the day, they learned from the mother. And they will go like that. They will build their brain to be like their mother because they want to do what their mother does. They want to do what this, they want to do that. They want to follow their mother's footsteps. That is what is called generation curse. If you don't know it today. That is not just you. You are just carrying a generation curse from your parents. Maybe that's not what you want to do, but because you've been built that way, your mind has been built that way, then you believe that that is normal, that you should do the same. But I'm here to let you guys know, and I'm here to educate, to create an awareness that if you are a woman out there and you've gone through that abuse of your mother, of your father, moving from one marriage to another, different marriages, I want you to take some time, take some moments, pray for yourself. Tell yourself that you are totally different from your mother. Tell yourself, give yourself that encouragement that you are not going to do what your mother did. It's just a piece of advice. People don't know. You don't know. It's not just you. It's not just you thinking that you're not good enough. It's not just you thinking that you're not perfect. It's not just you thinking that nobody wants you. It's just that you are carrying a generational curse that you do not know anything about. That is why I'm letting you know that you can stop it. You can tell yourself that you don't have to do what your mother did. You can tell yourself you don't have to do what your father did. But if you look at the statistics of all these broken homes, it's always from the mother. The mother moves from one marriage to another because they feel that they are entitled to every marriages. They feel they want to explore. They feel they want to take from everybody. They feel that they are special. They feel that they are high tickets. They feel that they are self-important. That is why they move from one marriage to another. And when they move to all this one marriage to another, guess what? They are not looking at their child. They are not looking at the generation. They are not looking at what outcome this is going to bring. All they are looking at is their own selfishness, is their own self-importance, is their own self-special treatment. That's what they're looking at. And that is all about them being arrogant. And the next thing, they move into this new generation, and it keeps going from one generation to another generation, from one generation to another generation. So let us learn how to control our own self and not let the curses or our generation, our mother's curses, our mother's generation curses go with us. Because as soon as we take it, we are going to move it to the next generation, which is going to be your kids. So I want you guys to sit down. If you are that person watching this video today, you are very beautiful and you are handsome. I want to tell you today that whatever that is going on with you, it's not just you. It's just that you learned from the bad place. You learned from your bad parents. You learned that marriage is meant to be fluid, like you can fly, that you can jump from one marriage to another. That was the way you were built. But I want you to know today that you are not that person. You are not meant to be there. You can put yourself, you can train yourself, you can put yourself in a very different bracket away from that generation curse by telling yourself you are different. You are beautiful. You are built different. By educating yourself, praying for yourself, for God's guidance and grace in your own life, so that your generation curse does not affect your next level, your next life, your next marriage. So, ladies, this is mostly for all we ladies. The men, yeah, but for most ladies, we are the one carrying these curses. And we need to break it. Because whatever your mother did or whatever your father did does not have to go with you. Let it go. Let it stay with them. All you have to do is to build your own life to be different. And I want you to make it different. I want you to be a different person. Because every day I see beautiful women. They keep asking themselves questions. Why am I not being loved? Oh, why am I being heartbroken? Oh, why am I this? Why am I that? They ask themselves all these questions every day. But they don't seem to get an answer. That is why I'm giving you this answer. If you are that person watching and you know that you are going through generation curse, which your parents have gone through several marriages, that's the way you were built. They were moving you around from one marriage to another. That is how you were brought up. Today, tell yourself that that is the end of it. Totally end of it. That it can never happen. That you are not meant to be there. That is not your portion. That you are beautiful, that you need to be loved, and you will stay in your marriage, not going from one to another. Because the more you keep going from one to another, guess what you're doing? Your kids are going to do the same. Because you are moving your kids from one household to another household. Then you start damaging their head. You start damaging their mindset. You start damaging everything about them. Then you start teaching them how to move from one place to another. Or don't you know that kids look onto their parents? Whatever their parents does, they want to do it. Don't you know that? So, ladies and gentlemen, I want you guys to always know that whatever you're doing, you just don't know what you're doing. But if you know what you're doing, then you have to stop. Correct yourself. Put yourself in the right place. But if you don't know what you're doing, just know that you are going through generation curse, and which is what is affecting you today. So I want you guys to please pay attention to your environment or wherever you're coming from. And parents, always know that whatever that you are doing is affecting your children. You might not see it right now, but you might see it in the future. Then now you're gonna beat up yourself and say, what did I do wrong? Where did I go wrong? Did I do the right thing? You're gonna ask yourself that question. And guess who takes the shame? It's gonna be you. You. If you like my episode today, I want you guys to like, share, and subscribe, because Real Talk with Uju brings you guys real conversations always. Guys, stay handsome. Ladies, always be beautiful, because we are all beautiful. Okay? I love you all, and have a wonderful day. Here, one love to everybody. Bye-bye. Thanks for watching.